Welcome. So we are going to be setting up the task force. We've actually renamed it to the Assistant Out Force, and we've got a couple of users in here right now. Okay, so just to clarify, there are no sub users that can be set up at the moment. If you have 3 or 15 or 25 VAs, that's how it works. You have that amount of VAs, and you cannot set up sub VAs outside of that. Okay. So now that we have the assistant outforce in front of us, we want to set up a user. So it's very simple. Just invite user. We're going to call this one Chameleon Demo at, oh, that's the username. Okay. And then the email, you need to have a real email here if you plan on using it for the long run. Because if you want to be sharing cookies and stuff, you need to be syncing it. Both sides need to be synced, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. So I'm going to share a profile. Who am I sharing? Where are we? Joseph. Where's Joseph Mills? I know I'm logged in. I just checked that one. Yeah, this guy here. So I know I'm logged in on Brave and I think Chrome as well. And I'll show you how that works. Okay. So here it is, Chameleon demo at chameleonmode.com. Okay, and I've got that profile that was shared. Okay, so before I share cookies, so as of now, this is now all set up. You can share your profiles. Now, if you want to share cookies, you have to authenticate each instance of Chameleon. Okay, so how do we authenticate each instance? First of all, this is the main dashboard from the main account. So you hit this button, refresh, and that will then redirect you to a browser. If you have your main account or any of the accounts that are connected to Gmail, Google accounts, you could continue with Google, or you can very easily create an account, and we'll do that in the next step with the VAs. But right now, we're just going to continue with Google. And as soon as that's done, authentication is complete. Now your system is now authenticated. You can now send cookies. Okay, so we're going to do this in stages just to show you how it goes. So we're now going to go into the server. Before we go to the server, let me get this login information. Chameleon demo, that's the one. Copy license key. Come onto the server. And we're going to log out of this VA version. Log out. Okay, so every time you log out, it unauthenticates, right? So when you log out and you log back in and you want to start sharing stuff again, you need to be authenticating. Okay, so we're not going to use this one. We're going to use the one I just created, which is here. Just grabbing the information because it's easy to do it like that. Remove all spaces. Okay, and add the new key in, and then okay. So this should be in the favorites. Yes, it's in the favorites, as you can see, because this was saved in my favorites. So it then gets favorited as well. And as you can see, it's got this little icon there saying, you know, that this has been shared. Okay, so now we're not logged in with cookies. We haven't synced cookies yet. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to authenticate this user. Okay, so we click refresh. That will then move you to, right, so we don't have an account yet, so we're going to sign up. Now, can't remember what was the email again. I've got it saved here somewhere, don't I? Nope. It was, can't remember, just a second. What is it? Chameleon demo at Chameleon Mode. Okay. So it has to be the same email as you are. Chameleon demo at Chameleon Mode. Okay. So obviously, when you're authenticating with your main account, it has to be the email that you signed up with. If you don't have a Gmail account, this is how you do it, right? So I just want to make sure, yeah, Chameleon demo at chameleonmode.com. Chameleon demo at chameleonmode.com. So if you get this wrong, it's just not going to work, right? Okay, so now this is all right, continue. Then you'll get a little pop-up. Save it for future, accept, and now authentication is complete. Right, now there's nothing to check because I haven't sent cookies yet, right? So fail to check for cookies, please try again. There's no cookies to check, right? So we now want to send the cookies for Joseph Mill. Now that we're authenticated, we can do that. We're going to share Firefox, and then we're going to share Chrome. And they both work differently, right? So, okay, so that's done. Now we're going to share Chrome. Brave and Firefox works the same, meaning you get logged in instantly. So I'm going to show you what I mean right now. So what does it do? First of all, we refresh here. We'll get a little update there with a little arrow saying that we've got cookies waiting for us. Yeah, everything has been sent, right? Let's just refresh. I think I make sure the cookies have properly been sent, both of them. Okay, great. So we're going to download Chrome. Cookies synced, and then we're going to download Brave. Okay, great. Okay, so we are logged into Chrome and Brave. Right now we're opening up Brave. Now what happens here is when you see example.com, don't worry about that. That means nothing. It's a cookieless page. It's just there to show you that the proxy is working and it's loading. And this only comes up if you don't have your domains saved in here, your default launch pages. Now they should sync across instances. They haven't in this case. We'll release a patch that will share your default launch pages as well, so that it shouldn't, so it shouldn't come up like that. But in any event, you're going to be logged into Gmail. And I believe anything else as well. I'm not sure if I was logged into Facebook on this one. Nope. But we're logged into Gmail over here, as you can see. And now straight logged in. Now the difference is between Gmail and Chrome. Between Brave and Chrome is that you have to put the password in. Okay, so it shares your cookies, it shares your live session, right? But you do need to put the cookies in. So I'll show you put the password in. So I'm going to get the password ready here. Yeah, there's the password. There it is. Okay, and then we're going to open up Chrome. And sometimes it seems to sort of log you in because it's got that live session there, but it won't quite log you in. You might refresh sometimes as logged in, but there you go. No, so it's recognized you properly, right? As you can see, it's got the picture there. Sometimes you have to put the password in. Sometimes it just logs you straight in. Okay, so in this case, we had to put the password in. So you put the password in as, again, because it's recognized you, it's got the cookies, it's got the image. You are all connected in there. It knows that you've been here before. You can continue, but I like to go without. And there you have it. We're all logged in. Okay, so it's not going to share all of the pages in your like it's logged in like it is in your account, in your main Chameleon. It's going to share the cookies and the cache, right? So that's how that system works. I hope that makes sense. Let me know in the comments if you've got any questions.